Now listen students, on page number 84 there is a box given, think, discuss and write. Okay, there are very interesting questions given here. Questions are, in throwing a die, does the first player have a greater chance of getting a 6? Does it happen? Tell me. If a player is going to throw a die, does it happen that the first player is having more chance, a greater chance that he will have a 6? No, it doesn't happen. So first answer is no. There are equal chances of getting any number from 1 to 6. Second question is, would a player who played after him, means the player who played after the first player, that means the second player, would the second player have a lesser chance of getting a 6? Does it happen? If I am the first player and I get a 6, suppose I get a 6, then the player who is going to play after me, the next to me, does it happen that he will be having a lesser chance of getting a 6? No, it doesn't happen. So answer of second part is also no. There are still equal chances that he can get any number from 1 to 6. Third part is, suppose the second player got a 6. Does it mean that the third player would not get a 6? Now think about it. If the second player who is going to throw a die, if he gets a 6, after throwing a die, if he gets a 6, does it mean that the player who is going to play after him will not get a 6? Or maybe he is having a lesser chance of getting a 6. Does it happen? No. In all the cases, players are having equal chances of having numbers from 1 to 6. It doesn't happen if the first player is having a 6, then next player cannot have a 6. Okay, so answer of all these parts is no. Now try these of page number 86. Question is, suppose you spin the wheel and this wheel is given here. Question is, list the number of outcomes of getting a green sector and not getting a green sector on this wheel. So there are two possible sectors on this wheel. First is green and second is red. Okay. So let's find out. First thing that we will find out, that how many total sectors are there. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. There are total 8 sectors here. Total sectors are 8. Okay. Now let's find out how many are green and how many are red. Let's start with green. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There are 5 green sectors here. So number of green sectors is equals to 5. So it is common sense that if there are total 8 and out of 8, 5 are green sectors, then remaining will be red sectors. So number of red sectors is equals to 3. You can count also 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 red sectors. Now let's start the question which is given. List of the number of outcomes of getting a green sector and not getting a green sector. First of all, let's find out the outcomes that are having a green sector. How many outcomes are there having a green sector? There are 5 outcomes for green, and not getting a green sector, that will be 3. So having a green sector, there are total 5 outcomes, and not getting a green sector, there are total 3 outcomes. We don't have to find out probability here. We just have to tell the number of sectors. See, list the number of outcomes. So there are total 5 outcomes of getting a green sector, and there are total 3 outcomes for not getting a green sector. Okay. Now second part of this question is find the probability of getting a green sector. Here are the outcomes. Total are 8, green are 5 and red are 3. Question is find the probability of getting a green sector. So probability of getting a green sector, this is how we can write down in short. Probability of getting a green sector is number of green outcomes, that are 5 upon total outcomes. So this is the probability of getting a green sector, 5 upon 8. And the third part is probability of not getting a green sector. Not getting a green sector. If it is not a green sector, then it will be a red sector, of course. So there are total 3 red sectors. So probability of not getting green sector is equals to 3 upon 8. 3 upon 8 is the probability of not getting a green sector. Now let me tell you the sum of the probability of occurring an event and not occurring an event. This is always equals to 1. For example, in this case we were having 2 events only. First was having a green sector and second is not having a green sector. The probability of having a green sector is 5 by 8. Probability of not having a green sector is 3 by 8. If I add these two numbers, 5 by 8 plus 3 by 8, the answer will be 8 by 8. And you know that 8 by 8 is equals to 1. The sum of probability is always equals to 1. And the probability of events happening an event is always lies between 0 and 1. If my probability is 0, that means there is no possibility of happening an event. And if my probability is 1, that means that event will surely happen. Okay. And example number 3 of this page is your homework. You have to try yourself.